Okay, another day, another thought dump. Today I kind of thought about my life and how I'm living it, and it's sort of a sad story because my childhood felt as if I had potential, but I could never ever let it shine. It's as if I was a bird with colorful feathers, but I was kept in a cage, never allowed to fly. That's how I grew up. And now, when I'm finally free, I'm trying my best to fly. But as if my wings were deformed, as I was growing up in this cage, it's hard for me to fly till this day. And I'm trying to fulfill my purpose, right? For a bird to fly, that's the bird's purpose. But I'm struggling. I really want to fulfill my purpose, to utilize my potential, to really let it shine. But I haven't been given the greatest conditions for that to thrive, so I'm trying to salvage what I can and trying to make the best out of it, which is sad because I really like when things serve their purpose, when things are utilized to their maximal potential. And I hate wasted potential. I hate seeing it. I hate being it. But I don't know, man, why things happen like this. I think it's a part of the story that's yet to unfold, right? Everything will fall into its place, like all the puzzle pieces, to make a great story, the greatest story ever. You could never imagine, right? It just assembles somehow. Everything just makes sense in the end. So, me going through these experiences definitely gave me something, as every experience has value. This value carries on throughout your life. It's up to you what stance you take towards this experience you got, right? You can resent it or you can accept it and see it for what it is. But you cannot run away from what happened to you. Not only what happened to you, but also what you did. You have to face it head on. Yeah, take it as it is. That's how you are able to work with this experience. And many people want to run away from the bad things, want to distract themselves, not really facing it. And this way they are sort of hurting themselves because they aren't using this value that they could use to push themselves further, to become stronger. I went through too much, too much to my liking. I don't know. And I wonder what's going to come out of it. See, I'm just a normal bloke, just like you guys, just trying to live my life the best way I can, trying to make the most out of it. But I don't know if I'll succeed, if I'll achieve anything. This road has been very, very long, but also not that long. It depends. Time is a weird thing, you know? It depends on how you perceive time. And I don't know if it's even real. And I live my life like you guys. I make a ton of mistakes. A ton. I'm not perfect. Even in my videos, I might have been inaccurate in some things. But everything I said definitely has a reason behind it. So I'm not just talking nonsense. That I'm sure of. If you're missing a puzzle piece, that can change the whole context of what you thought. If you're solving an equation, but you're missing a number, or like a number is inaccurate, you can have the whole part of this equation correct. But if like this number is different than it actually is supposed to be, you'll get the whole result wrong, right? And that's how it is with a lot of things in your life. It's important to understand the situation for what it is. to know the whole thing before you make a drastic judgment, because then you could act wrong. If you think you know it all and you don't, you might make the wrong decision. And that's what people do. They don't care. Some things I wish they worked out in my life, but it's probably better that they didn't, so that my journey continues the way it does. I'm probably getting to my potential this way, through all this pain and misery and failure. But if my potential isn't like of the greatest of highs, then I don't know what it is. Me having to go through all of this for what? Other people are already in the finish line. They seem to be enjoying the fruit, laying in bed, having a woman fan them, eating wine, while I'm in the gutter trying to get out of this pit hole, eating salamanders. A lot of things in life are unfair, and I am here to learn. You know, you are learning from your mistakes, and if I'm making so many mistakes, that means I have so much to learn, and I am learning, because I don't want to be going through this shit over and over or ever again. So I'm learning for my best interest to be better and to be better off. Though it's a process, a painful process, but you should be careful about who you are listening to, because I might not be a good influence, you know. You don't listen to a homeless person about how to make money, right? If my life is bad, then you probably don't want to listen to me about how to live your life, how you should be living your life, right? If I'm not living what I preach, then I'm inauthentic. So I might be a fraud. Nonetheless, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for listening to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you.